So now that we have that done, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do this texture business. So, I mean stripes. This is such a pain in the butt. So this next part, I went ahead and created a new layer. I came over here to my shape tool, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create boxes, rectangles rather, about like this, and I want them to be about that thick. So I'm just doing Control J, and I'm sliding that down and lining it up. If you want to know how to pull up these pink guides that you see, go to View and then Show, and then make sure there is a check next to Smart Guides. So I'm just going to duplicate these all the way down. All the way down. Just make it completely covered with the rectangles. Something messed up there. Okay, so now that we have these all the way down, what I'm going to do if I can find it. Alright. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do here, nope, that's not it, it's this one. I'm just going to come through, and every other one I'm going to delete it. If I can find the appropriate one, because these got kind of mixed up. Hello? And then you just start royally screwing up because you can't find what you're looking for. Come on, fingers. The reason why I did it that way is because I wanted at least the top to be, you know, I wanted it to be evenly spaced apart. Okay. Buh. Okay, now we're going to merge all of these rectangles together. So I highlight the first one here, scroll up, press Shift, and then click on the top one. And I'm going to press Control E, except for that screws up. Let's see. What are we missing here? What the frick? Why is that? Oh, here it is right here. Try that again. Control E and combine that. So there we go. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to delete the collar part. And how I selected both of those at the same time, I should probably explain. So you come up here to your rectangle marquee tool. You're going to drag and slide over that piece, and then you're going to press Shift And as you can see on my cursor, there's 2 plus signs. That lets you know that you can go ahead and click and drag over your next piece, and when you let go, they're both going to be selected. So we're going to turn this layer back on and press delete. That took it off. So let me show you what this looks like in Second Life. Let's change the blend mode to like overlay is fine. That's good enough for me to at least show you what we're doing. Okay, so it looks pretty good on the front. That looks okay. We can actually make them a little bit smaller, but when you come over here to the side, not right on the side, not right. Needs to be adjusted. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. I'm going to actually, we'll fix the sides where all this looks messed up here. Let's have a look now, just to see if the spacing is better on the front. Come on. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Space-wise. Right? Or should it be a little bit, maybe a little bit down? Hang on a second. I haven't actually pre-done this on this top just yet. Okay, that looks better. So now we have to fix the back side, because everything's all good on the front except for these parts right here. How I'm going to fix what I've messed up here is basically going to, you know what, something is throwing me off. I'm going to change this to 50. No, they don't want to change. There we go. Maybe 80. Okay, that's a little bit better. So basically, I need to continue these pieces right here that I accidentally cut off. So I'm going to use that marquee tool again and select a piece that is correct on the lines here. And I'm going to press Control T. As you can see, the bounding box shows up. I'm just going to take this right here and I'm going to pull it to the left. Like so. I'm going to do the same thing on the right hand side. Control T for transform, and I'm going to pull that out like there. Cool. Cool. That fixes that problem. Okay. So this is going to be a lot of back and forth between Photoshop and Secondlife. As you can see, I went ahead and took that, did I take off? Because it was annoying the shit out of me. I took this extra layer right here off. Because it almost now with the, like the stripes, it looks too much. Almost looks too much. I'm going to change the blending mode just a second. Just like, give me 2 seconds here to kind of look at this. I don't like really working with pink to be my first color. Usually, I kind of like going with gray. Maybe let's do gray. I mean, pink is like my favorite color forever, but sometimes working with it make you go blind. Let's try this purple, see how this looks, if something I can deal with. Okay, we're already at 34 minutes, so hurry up and talk, Toxxic. Okay, so what I'm gonna do that looks better to me, I can deal with this. I'm gonna go ahead and take copies of just the bottom part here, press Control J, pull those down. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did to the tops up there. Gonna pull these out. Now this procedure, I'm pretty sure there's other ways to do this. This is how I figured out how to do it. Learning how to do this part, girl, or guys, guys, it took me years to figure out how to do this. Like, it got to a point where I was so obsessed with trying to make things seamless, because I was looking at like some of my friends' work and I'm like, yo, you don't even take the time to make those stripes seamless on the sides. And it used to drive me up the wall. I don't know why, but I was just like, you know, I have got to figure out how to make stuff seamless. And after a while, when mesh artists started to get better at their UVing and their mapping and all that kind of stuff, this became a little bit easier, but it is still very much so a tedious process. So I'm going to take a look at this one more time. Okay, so what needs to happen here? I'm going to start with the bottom. So as you see there, it's white on the bottom of the front, but it's not on the back. So I'm going to come in here with my marquee tool. I'm going to select the bottom stripe and I'm going to move it all the way down to the bottom. And I'm just doing this with the arrow keys on my keyboard. And I'm going to save it. And I'm going to come back in here and check the lining. As you can see, I'm getting real picky with this. It's still a little bit too high, so I'm going to keep going. We'll try 2 clicks. Literally 2 pixels down. We go back to Secondlife. Still needs to come down. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 3 clicks down. Go to save it. This is where crazy gets you. Still. Oh, nope. Now it's perfect. Let's see if it's perfect on the other side. It's just a little bit off. Okay, we'll fix that though. Alright, so the next one needs to come down a lot of it. So we're going to highlight this one. And we're going to drag it down. Press what is this tool? The move tool. I'm going to press shift and then I'm going to press my down arrow a couple times here. Shift makes it skip more spaces than if you were just going to press with the down arrow. Oh, went too much. Let's go back up. Let's go up like 1. I press shift and then press the up arrow. Ah, perfect. Now we just need to make it a little bit taller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in here so I can do this pretty accurately. And just by eyeballing, I mean, that's basically what you got to do is just eyeball it. We're just going to raise this up a hair, about there. Let's see where this gets us. A little bit more. Pressing Control T once it's selected. A smidge down. Let's try there. Perfect. Okay, we're going to go to the next one. Go back to full screen here. Luckily, this is a really small like side piece here, so we don't have to really align these up here. I'll space them out a little bit better, but we don't have any connecting pieces up here, so we'll be done with this in like 2 more lines. So really, this one is actually, it just needs to be bumped up a little bit, but it needs to be dragged down a little bit. So I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to bump it up a hair, but I'm also going to drag it down just a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. It's perfect up here. Needs to be dragged down just a little bit more. I feel like when you take the time to do this stuff, texturing this way, it kind of sets you aside from some people that just want to take the quicker way out. It will set your brand apart from other stores, because there's some people that will not take the time to do this stuff. They don't care if the seams line on the side. I just happen to be extremely anal about it. I care. Okay, for the next one, I'm just going to move this up, and like I said before, I'm just going to space out the other stripes, maybe? Might not need to. Yeah, we're going to bring this up. Yeah, I'll need to space it just a little bit, I think. And then this is over. One more. Voila, perfecto. Okay, now let's pray. Look at this, the other side doesn't match. Fucking hell. I can fix this, but you guys gotta be patient with me for like 10 more minutes. This is probably gonna be a freaking hour-long tutorial. I'm so sorry. I tried. Maybe I'll do this part 1 and part 2. Why? Okay, so let's go ahead and just fix this on the other side. Pain in the arse when it's like this. So let's take a look here. So it was working good on the right side. So this is how you're looking at it in Photoshop. So this is the right side, left side, same way that it is, you know, in Photoshop. So it is working correctly on this side. It's not working correctly. No. Or is that backwards? 1 second. The right side, that's, yeah. So it was the other side that's not, it's this side that's not working correctly. Alright. So let's start from, okay, the first 2 stripes are okay. I'm going to leave them. But the 3rd stripe needs to come down. So this one right here needs to come down. And this is how I do this usually. I select about right here and go to my move tool, select it, and I'm going to go down a couple notches here. We'll just see what this looks like. Did I move the wrong side? Apparently I did. Let's try again. The other side. I thought I was lining it up per this side. How the hell did that happen? It is very late, you guys. It is 4:20 in the morning. I'm not all here. Okay. Alright, so yes, I know it screws it up right here, but it's perfect right there. For now, that's all I care about. So let's go ahead and do the next one. It just needs to come down a hair also. Okay, perfect. That is still perfectly fine. So how I'm going to fix this right here is super simple. I'm going to take the polygonal lasso tool and make sure that it's set to the middle one right here. I'm going to zoom all the way in. I'm going to click about right here and drag this about right there. And click about like that. And about like about here. And then I'm going to click like right about, well, let's go here. And then connect it and we'll select. So I'm just going to come back in here and grab a fuzzy brush and bring that size down and make sure it's set to white, and I'm just going to fill this in. And I'm going to do the same thing. Whoops, wrong tool. I'm going to do the same thing here. Whoops. Whoops. Try again. Select about right there. Go to like here, 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 and connect it. And I'm going to fill that in right here. Okay, and then we're going to save it. Ta-da. Fixed vein, you can't even tell that it's not the right size. I mean, you can tell a little bit right there. I mean, I could like still fix that. I'm not going to because it's seamless, dude. Seamless all the way around. Up here could be fixed a little bit. On the top, we could literally just, let's just take this top one off, I think. That could just stay like that. That's super cute. So that's how I do it, guys. That's how I make my textures. It is pretty much like that every single time. I hope you found this helpful. I hope this was able to help you. Again, I might split this up in part 1 and part 2 because I've sat here and talked for as long as I have. But thank you so much for watching. If you like my channel and like what I'm trying to do for you guys, teaching you how to do creator things in Second Life, then definitely subscribe to me. If you want notifications as to when I upload, press the bell on this video, and it will enroll you to receive notifications when I upload. And definitely like this video. If you get stuck, leave comments down below. I'll leave description about all the all the things that I talked about in this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you. Have a great week. Take care. Later.